Hello guys, and welcome back to yet another video. Call of Duty Mobile have a tons of sensitivity and basic settings, so for new players it's important to understand these settings. So today, in this video, I will show you top 5 best sensitivity settings fully explained in Call of Duty Mobile, and also how to unlock legendary M4 gun skin for free in Call of Duty Mobile. So let's get started. So first let's talk about the free legendary M4 gun, which is given free for all COD mobile players in this season too. So it's a permanent M4 legendary gun skin. So to unlock it, go to events, and then all you need is to do 2 simple steps. Step 1 is link your account with Call of Duty, and second step is play 5 multiplayer matches. So I already played 5 multiplayer matches. And to link your account, all you need is log in or sign up for the account, and after this your account will be linked, and you can claim gun. Now let's talk about sensitivity settings. Number 1. It's sensitivity with basic resolution. In simple word, this function is for those players who keep changing their devices for playing COD Mobile, so if you turn the setting to on, then sensitivity settings will be changed according to device resolution. Let's suppose you are playing on iPad, and when you switch to phone, then sensitivity will change accordingly. So this will either make your device's overall sensitivity so high or make it too low, depending upon resolution of device. So now, question is, should I turn it off or on? Well, answer is simple. If you are feeling comfortable with this setting, then make some adjustments in overall sensitivity values and play the game. Otherwise, if you see after turning it on your game sensitivity is too high or too low according to your device resolution, then turn it off and play a game with old sensitivity values you were playing in previous seasons. Number 2. Overall sensitivity settings. Before going for sensitivity settings, many Call of Duty mobile players are facing high ping problem these days. So to get low ping and lag fix, go to my description and click on link and install this app. This GearUP booster app is best solution to high ping and lag fix, because it gives you complete gaming freedom and you can play any game on any server. And this app is designed for battery efficiency and doesn't take any additional mobile data. And now it has a most advanced dual assurance mode. This new mode uses Wi-Fi and mobile data to reduce game latency and disconnections. When boosting, the system will automatically select the best connection because it connects Wi-Fi and mobile data together. So select Call of Duty Mobile, and you have multiple servers. So select Middle East server and boost. This will give you low ping, and makes your shotgun accuracy more perfect. Now let's talk about overall sensitivity setting. This settings means when you turn it on, then your overall sensitivity values will change, and after turning this to on, you can't change sensitivity separately. So if you're new in COD Mobile and you don't want to tweak settings, then this is for you. But I will recommend you to turn this settings to off and adjust sensitivity of both camera and firing manually. This will give you freedom, and you will get best values by tweaking settings in practice mode. Number 3. Vertical sensibility settings. So there are 3 settings for this. So let's discuss vertical turning sensibility. So vertical sensitivity means moving aim up and down. So for better understanding, let's make value of vertical sensitivity to 0 and see what will happen. When you turn value to 0, you can't move your aim to up and down, and it will stick to one position. So now let's make vertical sensitivity value to high and see what will happen. When you make higher value, then your aim will move fast in up-down direction, and this will result you can't focus your aim properly in during combat. So I will recommend you to use default value to 100. So if you want to experiment with it, then adjust value according to your own choice. So this setting is also available for gyro players, but I will again recommend you to use default value of 100 for camera, firing, and gyro sensitivity. This setting is also will affect on your scope too. So when you turn value to 0, you can't move your scope, and when you turn value to high, then your aim will not be accurate in scope, so use default value always. Now let's talk about ground vehicles sensibility. Ground sensitivity is related to your all vehicles in Battle Royale. Basically, this setting is related to rotation of camera for ground vehicles. So for better understanding, let's make value to 0 and see what will happen. On 0 value, you can't rotate your camera in any direction, and your view will stick to one position. Now let's make value to high and see what will happen. On higher value, your rotation camera will move fast in all direction, and you can't focus while drive. So the best value for ground sensitivity is default 100, and if you want to make adjustment, then set value between 100 to 140 for best rotation. This setting will also affect on a 20 weapon vehicles. Third one is air vehicles sensibility. This setting is for air vehicles like helicopter and jet. So first let's make value to low and see what will happen. On low value, you can't rotate your helicopter to any direction, because your camera is now stick to one position. Now let's make value to high and see what will happen. On higher values, you can't focus your view because your camera rotation speed will become high and uncontrollable. So for best air sensitivity, always set value to default 100 for best camera rotations. Number 4. Weapon shake sensitivity settings. In Basic tab, there are 3 new settings for aim, so let's talk these settings one by one. So first let's make gun kick scale to 0 for best understanding. So on 0 value, if you observe closely, your gun will shake less while firing, so fire animation looks smooth on 0 value. So now let's make gun kick scale value to high and see what will happen. On high value, your gun will shake much, and your fire animation will look shaky effect. So this is best for heavy assault guns to be more realistic fire animation. But I will recommend you to set the value to default 30 for little shake effect, and this will not affect on your aim. Now, it's talk about recoil scale setting, and make value to 0 for better understanding. On 0 value, the shake effect on barrel on 0 recoil will be less and firing animation is quite smooth. Now let's make value to high and see what will happen. On high value, barrel recoil shake effect can be seen while observing closely. But I will recommend you to use 0 value for best firing result. Now let's talk about view kick scale, and first let's make value to 0 for better understanding. On 0 value, if you look closely, the screen camera will be less shaky while firing, and little shake can be seen on overall screen of the phone. Now let's make value to high and see the difference. Now, you can see your screen is looking too shaky while you are firing, so this shake will be more if you use heavy weapons. So if this will distract your aim, then always use default value for better gameplay. Shake effect while hipfire. So first let's make value of view kick scale to 0. On 0 value, your camera screen will shake less while hipfire. So now let's make value to high and see the difference. On higher value you can see your camera view will get more shake, and this can be seen clearly. But I will recommend you to use default value to not get distracted in the game. Now let's talk about recoil scale hipfire, but first make value to low. As you can see, the barrel is less shaky while firing in hipfire mode. So now let's make value to high and see the difference. So now, the barrel shake can be seen clearly on camera view, and this looks realistic, but can distract you while doing close combat. So I will recommend you to use default value for best gaming. Number 5. Bullet hitting sound enhancement. In basic setting there is new setting has been added which will enhance bullet hit sound. So first let's turn this to off. Now let's turn this setting to on and see the difference. Hope so. This video will help you out in getting free legendary gun. And also, you will completely understand these sensitivity settings which I discuss. So if you have any questions and suggestions then comment me below. And don't forget for like this video and subscribe my channel and hit bell icon to get notifications of my upcoming videos. Thanks for watching this video. If you like this video then like it, share it, and subscribe to my channel.